Hey guys, Trepidation. Back with you guys for the free-to-play beginner guide series. This is going to be episode 2 here. We're picking up right where we left off, and we are going to the next portion here. They want us to go ahead and go through the Heroes campaign. Once again, I'm starting us off with no sound. Let's fix that. Oop. Alright. So, let's actually go back out. So, yep, trait synergies, alright. We'll go over that. So, as you can see, there's progressive campaigns here. So, we are in Heroes Chapter 1 on Mission 3. Completing missions give you specific rewards tied to each node. So, in this node, there's a piece of gear called a web shooter. It's specific to Spider-Man. Most of these nodes don't have specific gear to specific characters. It's general gear that you use to craft pieces for a multitude of characters. This just being the training, that's what they're doing. They're giving you specific gear, just kind of move you along. Most nodes come with EXP to help you level, a little bit of gold, and some training materials. And then as you get further into other missions, there might be different materials, blue materials, purple materials, orange materials. You might see ability mats to raise the level of your abilities and characters, so on and so forth. But we're just going to code through here. Like I said, if you guys want to read all the story, feel free to do so. Just for the sake of keeping these videos a little bit shorter, I'm going to skip the story and just get to the nitty-gritty of everything. So here's my team right here. This is what I have unlocked. We have Spider-Man, we have Luke Cage, and we have a shield medic. You see these numbers here. They announce synergies within the team here. So if you click on it, it gives you a little bit of information here. So because Luke Cage has a 30% chance to apply Assist Now to a random hero ally, both Shield Medic and Spider-Man have this synergy. So there is a 30% chance he will apply Assist Now in his turn to a random hero ally, and they will both attack at the same time. Let's see if we can't get that to show up. Alright, and as I was talking about before in the previous video here, there are speed options here. So, you know, I can do an attack, so let's do this attack at 1x speed. Alright. We'll do hers at 2x speed. Things are moving a bit quicker. 3x speed. Everything moves real quick. You don't have to wait long for any of the animations here. See how fast that was compared to that first attack. We're just gonna push through this mission here. Alright, Kingpin's coming at us. Let's take out his support here. Heal up. No assist there, apparently. And if you're noticing here, the different abilities here. So, for characters like Spider-Man and Luke Cage here, who are marquee characters, you will have 3 clickable abilities. A basic, which is just him going ahead to, he has a 30% chance to apply Assist Now to a random hero ally, attack primary target for 100% damage. His special, which right now is gain Taunt. Eventually he'll have an ultimate ability, which applies defense up and death proof to himself, as well as defense up to his team. And then eventually a passive ability. So a passive ability is something that's happening all the time, and we'll get into that in more detail as we get to it. But if you're wondering why some characters have 2 attacks, some characters have 3, a minion like Shield Medic here will only have 2 abilities that are clickable. She'll have a basic attack and she has a heal, and then she'll also have a passive down the road. And those abilities, you unlock them via your gear tiers, which we'll go over, like I said, as we go through here. But so these aren't like just Spider-Man. That's not all he'll ever be doing. And in fact, as you level these characters, these abilities, like I said with Luke Cage and his ultimate, applying defense up to himself, and then if you level it up, it's defense up plus death proof, and then if you go even further, you're giving your own team some defense up. So the abilities of these characters change as you level them. Alright. Alright, let's put that gear to good use. So he's just going over how you gear a character. So as before, you saw us do the mission, and the piece of gear was a web shooter. Well, here it is now. We're going to click equip. Equipping it gave us stats. You saw there our stats boosted, so therefore our overall power also boosted. Don't forget to claim your daily objective for equipping gear. So these daily objectives give a lot of EXP, especially in the first 25 to 30 levels. You should level fairly quickly, just going through the campaign here. Every time you level, you get a certain amount of rewards that increase as you go. You can see here, if we are to complete 2 more hero assemble missions, we'll get these rewards here. So some more EXP, some gold, and these are campaign energy refills. So these can be used in lieu of cores for refreshing energy, which when we get to that point, I will talk to you about core usage. But if you're following along in this video and you get to a point that's a little bit further than me, and you see yourself having, you know, an abundance of cores, you know, over 400 or 500 or so, don't be tempted by those orbs. Save those cores. The only use you should be using your cores for, especially in the beginning here, is this right here. Campaign energy refills. These you can do 4 times for 50 cores apiece. So it's 120 energy times 4. That's 480 extra energy for a total of 200 cores. So in the beginning, you might not be able to do 200 cores a day. Maybe you can do 50 cores a day. Maybe you can do 100 cores a day. But that's what you want to use your cores on. More energy means you're leveling quicker. It means you're getting more character shards, and you're getting more ability and gear materials to increase your character strength. So that is the biggest bang for your buck in terms of cores. So best piece of advice I can give a new player character: don't waste your cores on orbs or offers for cores. It's just 99.9% of the time it's a bad deal. The only time it's a decent deal or even a great deal at times is when they run a 10 for 10 event, where you might get 10 shards of a character for 10 cores. That's okay. I suggest doing that. That's a great deal. Other than that, and that doesn't happen that often, cores go to energy and nothing else. Biggest piece of advice I can give any new player. Alright, let's go ahead and do a few more missions here. This auto button here, like we talked about earlier, if you click it, basically these characters are going to use their abilities in terms of the ability strength, I guess you could say. So if Luke Cage's special, right now he has a special and his basic available. If his special has full energy, he will taunt. If it does not, he will go down the list to his basic. When you get higher up in level there, your Spider-Man might have he'll have 3 attacks. He'll have his basic, he'll have his special, he'll have his ultimate. If the ultimate's available, he'll use it. If it's not, it'll check to see if the special is available. He'll use it. If it's not, he'll check to see if the basic is always available. So then he will just basic. So auto is great for certain items, certain points in the game where, maybe you want to be doing something, you want to get some work done in the game, but you can't really pay attention to the game at the moment. You could click a node, you could, on a raid or arena, or even this here as you're going through it, and just click the auto button and step away, hands free. Crossbones. Three-starring a mission, like we've just done here, will allow you to auto-play that mission so that you don't have to. You can always go back and play these missions. If you 3-star it, though, you do not have to. You can click on the mission and you can click the auto button, and it will just automatically give you the rewards tied to that mission. Now, if the mission has a series of rewards, it might not give you everything in there. You have a chance of getting some of the rewards, especially with character shards. You have a chance of getting character shards. You're not guaranteed to get character shards every time you do a node. So we're going to claim this here, where that gives us, I think it's 1 shard shy of unlocking Punisher, and they make you do this mission here to unlock Punisher. Blah, blah, blah. Probably should have been going after him over here. Yep, definitely should have been going after him. But we started, so... I believe this is actually the mission where you don't have a chance in hell of winning. And it's to give you the point. Yep. Okay. So you can't win every engagement. Return to the base, train your recruits. So, right now they're basically teaching you when you get to a point where it's too hard, you might have to go ahead, go back, look at your roster, and train these guys up. So let's go ahead and give Spider-Man another level. And we'll equip a couple pieces of gear. Oops. A couple pieces of gear. Actually, that wasn't a horrible mistake to make. So you're seeing here that I'm looking for gear. If it's grayed out, I'm not at the level at which I can apply this gear. I need to be level 4. Since my account's only level 3 still, I can't get to level 4. I can't train him to level 4. I have the material to do it, but I'm not at level 4 in my account, so I can't train a character to level 4. If you're looking for a specific gear piece, let's say we are the appropriate level to equip this, but we didn't have it. You can click on the piece of gear, you can click the find button, and it's going to take you to a section of the game here where it shows you all the places where you can find it. So all these campaign missions here that are locked that we haven't gotten to yet, we can find it there. We can find it at this mission. As I was talking to you before, we 3-starred this mission. We can click this auto button. We can click the auto win button. And there we go. It simulated the battle real quick. It gave us a win. It gave us these rewards for it. As I said before, it's a chance of getting these rewards. So we had a chance of this material, a chance of that material, a chance of this material. We didn't get the one we were looking for. If I did it again, there we go. I went ahead. I did get the one I was looking for. Excellent. We'll back out a bit here. I'm definitely going to level Shield Medic because we're going to be using Shield Medic as a way to unlock Iron Man for our Avengers team. If I can get by without doing anything with Luke Cage, we're going to do that. But we're going to equip every piece of gear we can. Let's see, can I got the materials I need, but I'm not at the appropriate level. I have to get to level 4 to be able to equip that. Okay. So, I mean, it's really not much. Let's just go ahead and train. We'll train Luke Cage up to 3 just to make sure we don't have to mess around with that mission again. We'll equip this. Not too worried about that. Alright, so now we're back in the game. Ooh, wait a minute here. Spider-Man? Boom. Alright, 8 more damage, 4 more focus. Let's go back into that mission. Let's see if we can't take down the Winter Soldier and his thugs now. See, we're taking those hits much better now. Let's get the taunt on Luke Cage. Oh, I'm heal blocked. Shouldn't have done that. That's alright. These little missions we're not going to make. You know, making a mistake like that's not going to be the end of it. Victory. 3-starred. Once again, as I was talking before, we 3-starred that mission. Therefore, we can get these rewards for autoing the mission. We do not have to go back in and refight it. If you would like to do so, you definitely can. Alright, so it's taking us to the screen here. So when you do gain enough shards of a character, it'll let you know. You'll click the character, you'll have a recruit button. There's a cost associated with it. It's of greater cost if it's a higher star level. So him being a 2-star unlock, it's only 1,000 gold. We'll go ahead and do that. Punisher is an excellent early game character, and he is going to be the primary damage dealer of our team until we start unlocking some Avengers. So we will equip him up. Alright, and you saw that I can get him to level 4. So same thing with the rest of the team here. Now that I'm level 4 on my account, I can go ahead and push them to level 4. Alright, so we get some achievements. As you go through the game, you'll unlock achievements here. So we've got equip 10 pieces of gear. We did that so that we're going to get some Hulk shards. This is how you unlock Hulk. This is how we're going to get him for our Avengers team, is through completing achievements here. We're also getting some premium orb fragments. We're getting some gold. Spend 5k gold. We're getting some cores, those important cores. And we're getting campaign energy refills. Claim. Okay. We completed a daily objective, so we can go ahead and claim that. Finish 10 campaign missions. We need 2 more. So what we can do, since we did just unlock our Punisher, we can find him some more gear here. So let's go ahead and auto-win this mission. Alright, we got that. Equip. And, ooh, well, we can get more shards and possibly his gear if we auto-win this one. We're just going to spend it all here. Level up. Now that I'm level 5, I can now take my characters up to level 5. I'm sure you guys are getting that concept now. And I also got the gear I needed. Boom. Equip. Upgrade. So, we have completed... We have attached all the pieces in Tier 1 that we need to upgrade ourselves to Tier 2. So here we are. As you see, you gain stats per piece of gear you place, and then once you upgrade the tier, you gain additional stats. So you see that his health, damage, armor, focus, and resistance, those all went up. The only stat that will not change as you level is speed, as far as I know. Speed manipulation in these type of games is no fun. Okay, so now we're starting to see some offers. So let's go ahead and look through that real quick. Now, like I said, we're free to play. We're not going to be buying any of these offers. But they will pop up. So this is a new player villain offer. This $3 is if you're new to the game and you want to spend a little bit of money, this is not bad at all. For $3, you're getting, let's see, 225 cores. That's over $2 worth of cores, and you are getting a Venom unlock at 2-star, and that's worth at least a couple bucks from my perspective. We'll have some other deals here. You know, these aren't characters we're really shooting for, so I wouldn't suggest it. But, you know, if Winter Soldier is, you know, a favorite character of yours and you really want to play with Winter Soldier, go for it. $2.99 Vision deal, also a good deal. He's an Avenger character, so he would slot into that team nicely. Also coming with those cores. Yeah, these are new. I didn't have these when I joined. I think there was a Captain America offer for $5 or something like that, which I didn't buy. this would get you rolling too. So this is 4 premium orbs. So that is a total of at least, what is that, 60 character shards. Not, it could be 4 different characters, so you're not guaranteed to get the same character. You'd get some gold, you get some ability materials to level your character's ability, some training mats to help you level them up, and then this is 40,000 basic orb fragments, so that's 20 basic orbs. Each one of those basic orbs is 1 to 5 character shards, so there's a chance to get a decent amount of shards there. Yeah, all these, as far as I can tell, are pretty decent deals. This one, I wouldn't recommend anyone really going in. This is way too much money for a mediocre character at best, especially until late game and you're unlocking Baron Zemo. He really has no place. And until you start War, Mercenary Riot Guard also really doesn't have much of a place. So that $15 for that, I mean, that's just I couldn't recommend that at all. Let's see, what else do we have here? So we went into depth on characters in terms of equipping gear. We talked about the find function, where you can see where you can get this gear. So I haven't found this gear yet. The first place I can find it, it looks like, will be Heroes 2.5. So I need to fight my way to that mission to be able to get this piece of gear to be able to upgrade him here. Now, we talked in the earlier in the beginning of this video about abilities. So this character's got 4 different abilities if you level his gear tiers up. So we're gear tier 2. When we hit gear tier 3, we'll unlock Fully Loaded, which is AoE, attacks every enemy on the board. Here, gear tier 4 will unlock his passive. So this is something that's always on. So his city allies gain 5% damage. City hero allies gain 10% damage. Which makes him great for that defender team. And then as you see each one of these here, this ability changes as we go. So it's starting here with attack primary target 7% damage plus 10% piercing, 30% chance to chain to 1 additional target for 60% damage plus 10% piercing. And then you see as you level it up, it gives it new effects. So more damage to primary secondary, more damage to primary secondary. Same here, more damage to primary secondary, but chained to up to 2 targets. More damage, more damage, more damage. Lock and load. So this one, he gets some interaction with Daredevil if you level this up, where if a Daredevil is an ally and an enemy attacks him, Punisher is going to retaliate against that enemy. It makes... that's when you start getting theory crafting with your team. You put Luke Cage on the end, you put Daredevil next to him, because Daredevil can dodge too. So anytime somebody attacks Luke Cage, maybe Daredevil dodges, maybe he takes a little bit of damage, but Punisher is going to retaliate against that character that hit Daredevil. So lots of fun interactions with this in this game. Lots of theory crafting that you can do to come up with your own teams that work. Let's go ahead and claim these. This is definitely going to level us. As you can see, leveling up real fast here in the beginning here, and that's probably intentional, keep you hooked. But we unlock different things as we go. So if we hit level 8, we'd unlock challenges. We complete Heroes Chapter 1, we'll unlock milestones, 30 for Arena, so on and so forth. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. We talked about some more basic information within the game. How to level, daily objectives, finding gear, how abilities change over time, and the materials you need in order to charge those abilities up to increase their power. Yeah, so let's go ahead and end this one here, as we're getting close to about 25 minutes, so that's a longer video there, but I want to make sure I get this information out to you guys, and you can feel free to leave a question in the comments, or a suggestion if you have one for the series. Let me know. Once again, I'm Trepidation. This is my episode 2 of my free-to-play beginner's guide, and I hope to see you around for future episodes. Take care.